लाइव हो गया शुरू? लाइव हो गया शुरू? We live? Hi, good afternoon. I am Chef Sunil, Program Director for Hotel and Tourist Business School in Ansar University, Gurgaon. I've got a very nice menu planned for you today. It's a very simple menu. In fact, I planned it as per today's day. It's a special day. It's a Father's Day. So whichever person is there, let me just turn this thing on mute. Anybody who has any question can write here. The screen is right behind me. I'll keep on looking at it. So the menu is planned for those parents. In fact, the mothers who want their students to cook, but they don't want their kids to actually hold on to a knife. So my whole menu, I have done all preparation in the beginning only, and there's no knife required in today's working. So we'll go step by step. So let's start off with the first product. That's supposed to be a jelly. So I'm not using any kind of ready-made jelly powder that we have in the market. I'm making jelly from scratch. Okay. So the things that we require for this product is first of all the base for our jelly. So we'll require gelatin. It's a mango and chia jelly. So yes, we'll require mango. I have just diced it. You can puree this. Diced looks better when it's floating in the jelly. Then we have some chia seeds. Some juice, you can use mango or whichever juice you feel like using. It'll give a nice color to your chia seeds. Some sugar I'm going to use. I'll use some coconut that has been just roughly desiccated, or you can cut dices also. That's totally up to you. Some coconut oil for smoking. Then you have some coal. You don't want to use coal, that's totally up to you. You want to avoid the smoking, you can do that also. And this is the chia seeds that have been soaked. Okay. Yes, kids love jelly dhruti. So we're going to make that thing only. So let's start off. Okay. So the first thing we do is we take our chia seeds and we have the juice right here. The recipe is there in the main column. I am taking a bit more of juice because I want the chia seeds to expand as much as possible. The ideal process, the ideal timing will be at least 10 to 12 hours of soaking. So you can take in all the flavor. So chia seeds goes in, you give it a bit of stir and you leave it right there. No need to keep it in a cold area or a hot area. You can do that. So mix it and you stir it now after another 1 hour. So no need to stir it again and again. If the juice is at room temperature, it works perfectly. If it's not at room temperature, that's again perfect. Okay. So I got my chia seed right here. It has taken in a lot of moisture, so it has become really soft in the texture. Right. So now let's go to the jelly part. So for jelly, what you do is you take the water and 1/10 to 1/8. That means if I'm taking about 100 ml of water, I can go between 10 to 15 grams of gelatin. Again, guys, be very cautious about one part. Gelatin comes in two qualities. One is, what should I say, imported. One is the Indian one. The Indian one has got a strong taste. If you add too much of it, it starts giving the taste. But the one that we have, I'm using the imported version that comes from Malaysia. This one does not give that kind of flavor. You want to make it veg, you can go for agar agar powder. It's available easily online also. You can get the agar agar powder. That will not be much of a problem for you. Okay. So let's go by this part. We'll take this gelatin powder. So I'm taking about 1 full tablespoon. So this is an AP spoon. So 1.5 of this thing will be equal to almost a tablespoon. So I've taken this. I'll add some water to this. And I'll just mix it first of all. The water should be cold when using this. the water has to be cold in the beginning. If you use hot water, the lumps of gelatin will form. We don't want the lumps of gelatin to come up. So we'll just mix it quickly. And once this is done, we will add some sugar also. I prefer using this jelly like this only because my mango is gonna be sweet. But just to ensure it takes up the right kind of texture, I'm adding a bit more of sugar. And just to ensure this first liquid that you make is having a bit more of gelatin, because we're going to be adding mangoes. That mango is going to have its own liquid coming in. We're going to add chia seed that is already soaked. Hi guys, hi everybody, it's Chitra, Bobby, the ones who are up there. So once this is completely mixed, I'll turn on my induction and I'll just cook it for just about 1 to 2 minutes on a low flame. No need to go too high. So on induction, I'm keeping it at about between 400 to 800. I'll start from 400 and then I'll go up to 800 for just about 15-20 seconds and then I'll again come down. So doing on hi to everybody. If doing on directly gas range, keep your liquid on medium gas range. Do not make it too hot. Now the version that we are doing today is like a completely healthy version. So anybody who is looking for healthy option, this is the thing. Because we are using fruits, we are using chia seeds. Our shake is going to have basil seeds. It will have curd which will be used. You can use curd, you can use yogurt, totally up to you. This liquid will cook for a while, and once this liquid has been cooked, we'll divide this in two. Okay? So I'll keep my bowls ready right here. I'm going to use 2 bowls. Things that are used, I'm going to put them aside. I don't require them anymore. These are things which I require. Okay? If in case you got any bubbles coming on top of this gelatin, before using it, you use a very special tool. Everybody has it at their home. This is a strainer which you use for making the tea. So bubbles should not be there in this liquid. You have to remove the bubbles before using it. Okay? Agar-agar is used to have a very bad quality in the past that we used to get, but now we have got some very nice quality agar-agar in the market. So I'll always suggest if you're going for agar-agar, always try to look for comments when you're ordering it. You've got some very nice shops in Delhi who are having agar-agar with them, and then you have got online option like Amazon and all, they offer the agar-agar also. So my gelatin is all done. I'm going to bring it right here. And now what I do is, now I divide into 2 portions. Okay. I'll just show you, I'll just tell you why am I saying. So you got 2 portions of our gelatin mix with the addition of sugar. Okay. So now we're going to have 2 things going in these 2 products. Our chia seeds that have been soaked, they go in 1 portion, and then we have mango going in the other one. Give it a mix. Let this sit for a while. Okay, both the things, once we have mixed them, we'll let them sit for a while, say for at least half an hour to about 40 minutes, just to see where do we stand with our liquid. Is it good, is it not good? We'll just look for that only. Okay, so now let's come to our next step, that is the smoking part. Let me get these things out of the place, then we'll come to the smoking part. It is kind of hot in the drawing room, so I'm using the towel again and again. Okay, so let's start the smoking. Mango I'm going to use a bit later for the plating, so I'll keep it right here. And then comes the smoking part. So for smoking, I'm just taking any kind of container. I've taken a small steel bowl, covered that with the foil just to ensure the bowl doesn't burn. And what I'll do is I'll take this coconut and I'll place the coconut in this bowl. Okay. I'll make a small insertion in the center so that the bowl can come in the center. And what I'll do is I'll take this coal which I had with me. I've taken an old spoon. I'm not taking a very new spoon. I'm taking an old spoon and I'll take one of the coal piece. Let's go for a big piece of coal. I guess this will be good enough. Or maybe let's go for two. I've got the coal in with me and I've got a burner. You can use a normal gas range also. If anybody has this at home, it's good enough. If you don't have, you can use a gas burner also. Okay. The coal takes a bit of time to burn up. So once it takes up the fire completely, we'll use this. If in case you think your kids won't be able to handle the fire like this, you can use coconut directly also, but it's not a compulsion to smoke it every time. And my suggestion will be, do not go for artificial smoke, which is in the market, the liquid version. Natural flavor is always good. So if in case you use the natural version, it's always going to give the right flavor, the natural flavor. That is very, very important. Okay, so I guess our coal is now burning. We'll put the coal here, and along with the coal, what we do is, this has to be done very quickly or the flavor can go off. We're going to take some cloves. I like cloves in the flavor, so I'm going to take some cloves. I'm going to put some cloves right here. And on this, we want some oil or ghee or something which is a saturated fat which freezes at normal room temperature. So I'm going to use coconut oil because I don't want the flavor to get destroyed of the coconut. So we pour in some coconut oil. So the time the smoke comes in, you cover this and you leave it aside. Okay, you leave it right here. Now let's empty out our table and let's start off with the shake. So we'll make that shake first of all. By that time my coconut would have gotten smoked and my gelatin would have also shown me the right effect. If the gelatin is less in this product of mango and the chia, you make some concentrated gelatin and you can add it later. So there is no, you should not take a tension while making this. Enjoy while making the food. You need to learn to play with the food. That is very important. Gitanjali ma'am, we have the details in the if you'll see the comment part upstairs. We have just started off the mango and chia jelly. We have just put the coconut on smoking. If you can see, lots of smoke coming out. We've got chia seeds, we've got mango in the gelatin, and I'll quickly go to my avocado. Okay. If you could smell it, you will actually enjoy it because there's a very nice flavor of coconut coming out, the smoking flavor. Okay, for avocado, what I've done is, there is something called as sabza, what we call as basil seeds. I've just taken that and just simple water. So what you get is very small seeds which are in water. Interesting part about this thing is I came across these seeds when I think I was in class 7 or class 8. And I was afraid the time I saw it soaked because I thought these are insect eggs or something. So I never had it at that time. So we again came across this thing when we grew older, and now we know exactly what it's supposed to be. Okay, so coming back, I have taken half the avocado. I've got half the avocado. Avocados right now are very expensive in the market because the imports are not coming in properly. So I got mine from La Marche. A bit expensive, but yes, it's worth it. So I'll take my avocado. I'll take a spoon. Let me just clean this out first of all. I'll take the spoon and I'll scoop out the avocado. Okay. So avocado, if in case you get a green one, which is like dark green in color, sorry, light green in color, do not use that. You need the fresh avocado, sorry, avocado to be black in color. I'll just show you the full avocado. I'm going to request my wife to give me the avocado from the refrigerator. So it is right there. I can show you. Okay, just a second. So we got our avocado. I like this much is enough for us. You want a really smooth paste kind of texture for the avocado. If it's not in a paste form, that means it is not ready right now. There are 3 stages to the avocado that you will normally see. So this is the full ripe version, the one that turns black, will be like lightish brown in color. This is good for making the paste. The one will be a bit lightish in color, which is good for consumption. You cut it and you have it. And then you have the green ones. So interesting thing, I ordered once from online from Big Basket, and we got those green ones coming in. So what you do is, when you have those green ones coming in, you wrap them in a piece of paper, a basic newspaper, and you keep it in a dark place. Dark place as in which is like it can be a false ceiling top, it can be any drawer of yours which you do not open, and you leave it there and you forget it for a good 5-6 days. And remember that is there after 5-6 days. Because we have done this in the hotel. We kept in the false ceiling and we forgot कि avocado का stock कहाँ गया. And then chef said हमने शायद रखा था ऊपर shelf पर, and वहीं से avocado निकला, and it was in a very bad state. It was burning. It had completely gone bad. So avocado pulp, it has to be right. So I'm just mashing it a bit using the fork, because now I'll be using a blender after this. I like this shake to be a bit chunky. Okay, I want the avocado to come into the mouth because it gives a different taste to the product. So when I'm making this shake, I'm not using the sharp blade. I'm going in for the plastic blade that comes with it, which will blend this, which will give the flavor, but it will not break my avocado completely. Okay, so avocado is right here. I'll bring out the blender that I have got. I got a very small version. This I got as a gift from somebody when I started a small business. So we got it right here. You got a normal blender at home, that will work completely well. If in case it goes, if your avocado gets crushed, doesn't make a difference. Okay, so this goes in the avocado. Any comment coming in? No. Okay, so got avocado. We're gonna have curd. A bit of curd water is always useful because you want to give it a bit of liquidy texture. We'll add some honey. We'll add some of these basil seeds or sabza. And just a bit of water. I want this to be a bit runny, so I'll add just a bit of water. Now this depends completely on you. If in case your curd you're getting an Amul curd which is already thick, you will have to add water. Using a curd made at home, you might not have to add water because it will be already thin. Okay. I'll request my wife once again, can you give me the frosted glass? There's a fridge inside, there's a glass inside the freezer. And the ice cream also. properly frosted glass. People use this glass for lots of things like beverages, which I don't want to name. And this is a perfect glass for serving any kind of product. So what I did was I taken some ice cubes, I put them inside the glass and I kept it inside the freezer. So it's a perfect glass for a beverage right now. Okay. The blender goes off and we'll unplug it. Unplugging is very much compulsory, guys. Do not leave any kind of blender plugged in while leaving the area. So our smoothie is all done. And this goes inside the glass. Right. So with the smoothie, we put in a nice straw. And if in case you want, you can put some kind of fruits on side also. So this is one thing which we are done with. Now let's come back to our main dessert. I'm going to request my wife once again, can I have the vanilla ice cream from inside? Just transfer it in a small bowl and give me the ice cream. Just about 200-300 grams, that's it. Okay, so let's make our jellies now. Heart-shaped molds, my favorite stuff all the time. So we got some heart-shaped molds. We got two jellies lying right here. So mango jelly at the bottom in one. So remember this part, that what is at the bottom will become the top. So do not forget this part. So mango jelly, and then you got some chia coming on top. Okay, and in this part we'll reverse it. We'll go chia at the bottom and the mango on top. So once they're all done, we'll put them in a plate, a flat plate. So we've got a nice flat plate. I'll put in a plate. Always put them in the plate, because if the jelly is on a uneven surface, it will actually take that shape only. We don't want that thing to happen. So our jellies are done. This will go inside the fridge. So then this jelly will stay inside the fridge for a while. Okay. So ice cream, basic Amul vanilla ice cream I'm using. I'm going to be using the coconut. And let's get this lid out. So nice flavor coconut has taken of the very same smoke that we had prepared. I'll remove this. I'll keep it on the floor because I don't want anybody to burn their hand with the coal. Okay. So my coconut has got a nice smell of the cloves in it. I've got the ice cream right here. Ice cream should be a bit soft when using it. If in case you have just taken it out, you just use your spoon and you break it down. Okay. I'm gonna heat up some water. So can I have that silver frying pan? Silver frying pan? Yes. For the scooping of ice cream, I'll require hot water. So I'll put some water on. Can we make jelly with agar agar? Yes, ma'am, we can. Ritu ma'am, I just told in the beginning only. You can use agar agar, but ensure it is of a good quality. It should not be of a low quality. A normal gelatin that is going inside this 100 ml of water to 10 to 15 grams of normal gelatin. Here you do is about 100 ml of water and about 12 to 15 grams. 12 grams of, it's just about agar-agar is about 10 to 15% lesser stronger than, weaker than the gelatin. So you increase the agar-agar accordingly. Okay, I'll put some water on boiling because I'll be using this water later on for scooping out the ice cream. One liter becomes about 100 grams, nothing more than that. Let this water heat up and let's get back to our ice cream. So my ice cream has become softer. I'll take a spoon and I'll add this coconut which I had just smoked. So natural is always good. Do not add essence. Do not add anything else. I did the ice cream thing in the morning only. I made this thing in the morning because whichever thing we are making right now, all these things require at least 1 to 1.5 hours of time in the refrigerator or the freezer. Okay. So ice cream combined, we give it a mix. And before you keep it inside the freezer, please ensure you're covering this ice cream. This has to be either clean wrapped or a container with the lid has, like if you see I made this is kept with a lid. Lid has to be there. Otherwise you'll see crystals of ice cream forming on top. Crystals of ice, I'm sorry, ice cream I'm saying, crystals of ice forming on top. Just a second. My wire is giving me trouble. Not wife, wire. I'm amongst those blessed ones who are not disturbed much by the wife because she knows I'm a chef, so we are safe. So, okay, so let's go down to our plating. All the things are done. I'm going to remove everything from here and I'll come down to plating directly. Shama ma'am, the recipe is inside the description on top. If you will see, join Amul, if you will see, click on see more, all the recipes are there. You'll find it easier to find it there. Okay, so what I done was the same mango and chia jelly. I made this in the beginning. I made in the morning at 9 o'clock. It is completely set now. My jelly is all set. I had a nice mold lying with me for quite a long time. And coincidentally, I got this mold for making a jelly only. And now it is being used. Okay. So I have this jelly. I'll take my plate. I'm using a deeper plate. You can use a deeper plate also. You can go for a flat plate also. That's totally up to you. What I'll do is I'll put on my glove. I'll just show you why I'm putting on the glove. So the glove is on the hand now and I'm going to turn on this. What I want to do is I want this mold to be heated up from outside just a bit, just to ensure the jelly comes out easily. So you can use this in the normal hot water also, just a bit of water, it will come out, or you can use just this torch because this mold is silicon, so I don't have a problem. The issue of getting burned too fast is gone. Once done, turn it off. You will see a bit of liquid coming on side. That means it is ready to be demolded. So the jelly comes out. The jelly goes onto the plate. We got a nice jelly. I'm thinking of putting in 2 jellies on the plate because I'm a jelly lover. So I'll have to put in 2 jellies. So let me put in 1 more jelly. My wife is saying to show you the plate like this, and I have a video when the person goes like this and the jelly falls down. So I will not do that. Sorry. Now she's making faces, but it's completely okay. I'll show you the last. I'll bring the camera right on top. So the thing will become easier to see for you. Yes, so we've got 2 jellies right next to each other. these chia seeds that you get from the market, sometimes you will see small stems also coming along with the chia seeds. So I see a stem. I'm removing the stem only, which I don't want on my plate. So this is gone. These stems don't taste very nice when you're actually having it. Okay. So now comes our ice cream. I'll remove this. I have actually ordered certain garnishes in the last 3-4 days from Amazon only for you. So the reason is I don't want you guys to be running around for the garnishes. So whichever garnish I'm going to use for this thing, it's available easily online stores. So yeah, ice cream scooper we got right here. We'll put some hot water in it. We want our scooper to heat up a bit because a heated scooper will be able to take out the ice cream much easily. Okay, so ice cream is completely frozen. Can I get my other ice cream which I've just made? It's inside the freezer now. So this is too hot right now. I don't think I'll go for this thing. I'll go for the one that we made right now. Okay. So whenever scooping out the ice cream, please ensure that your ice cream has been kept outside for about 5 to 10 minutes. It should become soft. Okay. So this thing we'll use as last. What we'll do right now is we'll get some garnishes in. So I'm sure you're aware about a product what we called as tea, matcha green tea, MACHA. What I've done is I've just taken some matcha green powder, combined that with some condensed milk and some water. So I've got a very nice sauce with me right now. What I want to do is I want to play with the colors on my plate. So I'll pour in this matcha green. And along with this, we'll put some garnishes of hearts, which I really like on the food. So these are just gelatin hearts available very easy in the market. So we'll put some hearts on top. And this golden color, I'll use it later. It's an edible golden color, not the crayons and the powder we use for art and craft. Do not use that, please. Okay, so I've got this golden color. I'll scoop out my ice cream. Okay, this is actually too soft. So let me just break this ice cream only for you. Meenu ma'am, if you could see a description, it's all there. Description has the full recipe with the full method of making the product. Okay. Let's get set for about another 2-3 minutes. This will be set. We'll start using it after that. So anybody has any question, you can mention in the comment column. Any kind of question coming to the mind. Meenu ma'am, we just finished off making our smoothie. So this is the smoothie, avocado smoothie that we had made. Nice thick preparation, has got lots of ice in it just for the flavor. The jelly we have done, so the yellow ones that you see are the jelly. The green one is a matcha green powder plus regular milkmaid. Matcha green, if you do not get, you can use just the milkmaid with some chocolate. You can add that also. That becomes the base. And then we have the coconut ice cream. So what I've done is I've actually smoked the coconut. I combined that with the vanilla ice cream and I kept that back inside the freezer so that it takes up the texture. I've got a feeling we'll have to Yes, we have attained the texture. So we'll make a scoop. It's a small container, so taking out the scoop is difficult. You can use a bigger container also for keeping your ice cream in the freezer. Once we are done this, we'll get a big scoop right here. So there you have it. Your scoop is right here. Let me clean my hand before we go for the golden color, and the table also. And now comes in the golden color. Yes. The recipe of the jelly actually comes from the Korea, and these guys make it very well. I was fortunate enough to have be a part of a workshop that happened when I was in my fourth year of the college of the Korean plating and the products. So they are really good with the jellies and products. So that's what we have done. So there you have it. Your final dessert. I'm going to bring it closer to the camera. So as you can see, the jelly with those hearts, the matcha bean at the bottom, then you have got the ice cream with some golden color on top, the shining golden color on top, and our smoothie, which is based on Amul curd combined with avocado and a bit of honey and water. That's it. It's a simple food, and best part is while doing this live demo, we have not used knife even once. So even if you've done the Misa like I have done before, your kids can also make this at home for your father or for the father. And it's a Father's Day. It can be done for you also because you're the mother, you take care of your kids all the time. So please make yourself, do send me the comments. I'll leave my phone number and my full name inside this very same comment. Contact me if in case you need any kind of help. Thank you so much for that. Thank you.